Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. For those who don't know, my name is Declan. I'm Aurora's VP of Growth, and I will be doing this week's Alpha Leaks. Alex isn't with us today. He's actually in Barcelona for an event. So there's actually quite a lot to get through. So I'm going to jump straight into it. It's definitely been a busy week for both Aurora, Near, and the team. So without further ado, I'm going to jump across now. So what do we have? Okay, yeah, so first update this week is the Audit One is now available on our marketplace. So Audit One are offering great perks for all of our Aurora Cloud founders, providing up to $2,000 in savings or 15% off all of the services. So if you're an Aurora Cloud founder or you're potentially looking at launching a virtual chain, definitely check out the marketplace to see how Audit One can help you, along with many of the other partners that we now have live there. This week also saw Alex join the Hypernest podcast. So if you really want to find out what's happening within the Aurora ecosystem, the Near ecosystem, it's definitely worth having a look at this. They discuss Near AI, Aurora itself, Near Intents, agentic smart contracts, Calyx, of course, along with many other areas. So if you really do want to get into the nitty gritty, take the time to listen in. Sticking onto the theme of Alex, as I said at the start, the reason I'm covering the call today is because Alex is actually in Barcelona. He's just finished his panel on the OKX stage, talking about interoperability and scalability in the age of AI. He shared the stage with the brains behind Witnet, Rakuten, ZK Cloud, and FP Block. Now, moving back onto some of the things that have been going on in Aurora, as many will remember, we launched our first incubator program earlier this year, the Block, and one of our incubees, Sproutly, has been busy at work, continuing to build, and they've actually just kicked off a new token swap campaign. So holders of the CBY token can now swap it easily to the new seed token, which is going to power the entire Sproutly chain economy. So definitely take a look at the information around this, how you can use it if you're a holder of CBY, and also just a bit of an exclusive alpha for you. Sproutly is actually going to be launching on Calyx in the near future. So be sure to keep an eye out for it. And of course, to ensure that our lawyers don't get mad at me, please remember this isn't financial advice and you should always do your own research and due diligence. Sproutly have also kicked off their content campaign. So participants can win a range of prizes from exclusive merch, airdrops, simply by submitting their creative ideas. So please do check out their Twitter and see how you can get involved. Keeping on the topic of our incubators and incubees, we have Optima. So for those who know, Optima have had a pretty big win this week. They've been continuing their live testing on the core products, which of course are strategies. And one of their strategies is called the CeFi strategy. So the CeFi strategy actually outperformed in simulations Bitcoin by just over 8%. And that's despite obviously the market turbulence, is probably the nice way to put it, that we've experienced in October. So you can check out their whole report on this via their Twitter account. As you know, the Optima team are closely working with the regulators at the moment, and they're currently just waiting on approval for these strategies before they become publicly available to everybody, within their Optima chain. So, well, actually, I better make sure once again, as I can feel the lawyer's messages on the way, make sure that you're doing your own homework and taking your own advice on this. But the Optima team have gone one step further. They're also creating a pretty comprehensive market analytics tool. So if you're actually keen to know what's happening, within the market and you want to find out more about their strategies and what they're doing, take a look. You can actually potentially get these updates early. If this is something that's really of interest to you, please do direct message us and we can actually speak to the Optima team and have them invite you to their closed group chat. And you'll be able to get all of the alpha that's going on, within Optima before we update it on the weekly call. Now, moving on to perhaps the biggest bit of news this week from our side, which is, of course, Calyx. So we successfully finished the first sale on Calyx, which was Intellex. We had 136% subscription rate, which is fantastic. Perhaps one of the things that isn't visible, but a huge kind of demonstration of the potential power and success of Calyx going forwards, is just how many different kind of chains participated. So we had 11 chains that actually participated in the sale, which really is a testament to the technology that has gone into building Calyx, which of course is built on near intents. And yeah, I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate Intellex on a successful sale, and also to give a big shout out to all of the teams at Aurora that have been involved in making this work, and of course the support from near intents and the wider ecosystem. Moving on to other things that are happening within the space. So in regards to Calyx, we also have our new bug bounty program that's live with Hacken. There's a $100,000 reward pool. As you know, having a solid bug bounty program is kind of the cornerstone of ensuring credibility within the project, and we want to ensure that Calyx remains, secure and efficient. So if you want to get involved, if you want to get a chance to access some of that prize pool, be sure to check it out and take part. Moving back to events, we're actually in London next week, and if you're in London, I'd love to meet you. We're going to be attending ZeBu Live. I'm going to be speaking there. My BD team's going to be there as well. So if you're about, or you would like to touch base beforehand, or you'd like to meet during the event, please do reach out to us, and we'll be sure to see you there in London. I do need to change the photo though. I look very pretentious, and this photo is used in all of the social things. So I need to add a reminder there to change that one. Now, I want to take a step back and actually talk about the NEAR ecosystem as a whole. Huge happy birthday to NEAR. This week marks their 5th anniversary of mainnet. I just want to highlight kind of some of the key achievements that have been made in that time. We've seen already this year $2 billion or more in intents volume. There's over 50 million active addresses now. We've had over 50 startups, 250 virtual chains, 500 validator seats. The list of achievement goes on. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to kind of everybody within the NEAR ecosystem, not just NEAR, but all of the other projects as well that have taken part to ensure that we've got the ecosystem that we have today. And of course, I'm sure the next year is going to have even more in store as we see the development of key projects like Calyx, like Near Intents, and many others across the board. Moving on, we've also got the NEAR House of Stake, which has now gone live. So this is going to be a pretty big win, I'd say, for the ecosystem. Aurora is actually a delegate within House of Stake. It's going to be great for us all as it pushes, decentralized governance, whilst also increasing transparency and providing incentives within the ecosystem. So be sure to follow what's going on with House of Stake and seeing what's going to be going through that over the coming months. Moving on from there, we have Zcash, which can now be used on Solana. So this is basically through the Solana bridge, which is now being powered by Near Intents. So again, this is just part of the ongoing mission of the Intents team to continue to increase interoperability, functionality, and accessibility to different networks. Now, for those that don't know, we've also launched a new NFT collection, which is the Aurora J1. If you haven't had a chance to participate yet, definitely take a look on Hotcraft and grab yours. I know for a fact that it's going to be coming with some great benefits down the line. So please do check it out and see how you can potentially benefit from it moving forwards. Now, one of the things I always enjoy doing on these weekly updates is picking the winners for the meme competition. I've got to pick 3 this week, and I've gone through kind of the top 10 submissions that we've got, and what I wanted to kind of round up and end today's call with are the 3 winners that will be receiving extra kudos. So I don't know if anybody knew that I would be presenting this week, but I do have an affinity with Marvel. So yes, of course, one of the winners is going to be a Marvel themed meme. So this is our first winner. Please keep an eye out for the extra kudos coming through. Our second winner. So this one here, yeah, I just like this one. I think A, because it's a great film, and B, the way you've managed to incorporate Alex's face in the driving helmet, that definitely gets the win from me. And then the final winner that we have is here. And that's just because I've got a funny sense of humor. And other than the rock smoldering, the rock looking shocked is always worthy of a meme. So yeah, that's everything for this week, guys. I'm just going to take a moment to see if we have any questions. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got? Alex Shevchenko. Declan keeps me in his basement only when he's not behaved. How did he manage to get a message out? We'll have to look into this. Okay, what else do we have here? Special tools and service coming to the Aurora Cloud Marketplace, excluding Audit One. Yes. So yes, there's a number of partnerships that are ongoing at the moment in relation to virtual chains. We're looking at a number of different areas based on the feedback that we're getting from partners and from virtual chain users themselves. We've got 3 or 4 partners that we're looking to announce over the next kind of few weeks, maybe the next couple of months. But yeah, please keep an eye on that. If there are specific partners that you're looking for, Web3 Beast, please do reach out to us and we can absolutely look at securing those partnerships for you as well. Okay, save Alex. Guys, he's not even here, right? It's just a bot. Like, Alex is fine. He's not in the basement. And even if he was, he'd get no signal. What else do we have? I will be at Zebu Live. Fox Raymond, I'll be at Zebu Live. Okay, yeah, great. Please do reach out to us, Fox Raymond. We will absolutely arrange a time to touch base. Aurora, what time do you speak on Zebu Live? I want to come. I have tickets. That's a very good question, actually. What time am I speaking at the conference? I know it's on the Tuesday. Let me just double check for you one moment. So I will be speaking at... When am I going to be speaking? Yeah, I'll confirm that speaking time, and I'll make sure that's shared with you, folks. Please reach out to us, and we'll absolutely make sure. And we'll also see what other tickets we've got available. Okay, so we have a question from Alpha. When is Intellex hitting the trading zone? Yeah, great question. So you can actually find out real-time information on the trading zone, as it were, or the public sale directly from their kind of Telegram and Twitter handle. But the public sale or the listing of the pool is going to be taking place next week. Now, obviously, anybody who purchased Intellex within the Calix sale is subject to that cliff. So bear in mind, obviously, you won't be able to withdraw until that 1-month cliff has been completed. We have another question here from Fox Raymond. In regards to bug bounties, any serious issues found in Intense nearby bounty? Not that I'm aware of, no. However, you can keep track of that, and you can reach out to our team directly as well, but no. Currently, we've been able to ensure a pretty smooth experience without any major critical bugs. Okay, we have a question from Anton. Can you sum up the Intellex and Calix launchpad? As for me, it cannot be named as a 100% success. Well, actually, you know, if we look at what we're looking to do, Calix has oversubscribed. We've launched our first project successfully using a product that's new. It's been built on Near Intense. We've had participation from 11 different chains, which really demonstrates the power of the technology, you know, of bringing investments in from multiple different ecosystems. So yeah, absolutely, we're very happy, you know, with the first sale, and we've got some really good projects that are lined up for the rest of the year, you know, which people will be able to participate and find out more about in the coming weeks and months. Okay, what else do we have here? Apart from Alex, where can I find some food in Declan's basement? We'll find you some food, Alex. We will save Alex, don't worry. Okie dokie. I think that is everything. I can see here actually that Monica was kind enough to answer the question. Yes, so I'll be speaking on Tuesday at 4:25 on the Zebu Live main stage. So please do meet me there. And obviously, if you have any questions at all about Aurora, about Calix, about Near Intense, please come meet me. Nick will also be attending, and we'll be happy to answer your questions and also look at how we can work together. And that's everything, guys. Have a great weekend. And Alex will be back next week to give you the updates directly. Take care.